Teach me, Miss Litchi.
Take care. Tao should be here any minute now. Is that her?
Excuse me, Miss Doctor. Think you can take a look at me real quick?
Ah, Mr. Grim Reaper, what brings you... Reaper!
What's up with this lady? I got hurt. This is a clinic, right?
Yes, but... I guess he's just here because he got hurt. There you go. I stopped the bleeding and your cut isn't too deep, so you should be fine.
Ow! Don't touch it!
Well, if you're healthy enough to yell like that, I think you'll be fine.
What kind of bedside manner is that? Oh, whatever. Thank you.
No problem. It's my job.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to ask you something.
What is it? I'll answer it if I can.
Well, it feels like my defense is really low, and,
Oh, don't worry about that. There are all sorts of people out there much weaker than you. Why, take that ninja, Chibza...
Hey! I'm here, booby lady!
Tao, you're late!
Sorry, I forgot where your house was, so I got lost.
How on earth did she get lost? She's been here hundreds of times.
But I asked a really nice guy how to get to Booby Lady's clinic, and he showed me how to get here.
Well, that was certainly nice of him. Did you say thank you?
Yeah, I said he could have one of my meat buns. Just one, though. He's waiting outside.
One of your... Oh, goodness, Tao. I hope you haven't caused him too much trouble.
I'll bring him in.
Hey, let go of me! I don't want any meat Huh? Hey, brother, it's you!
oh, jeez, give me a break.
Who'd have thought I'd run into you in a shithole clinic like this? I swear it's gotta be fate.
Shithole clinic? Well, I never...
Ew, he's kind of gross.
Quiet, Tao. I think they're a little crazy. We should probably just leave them alone.
Look, I'm sorry, but I've got some, errands to run. Just, put that on my tab, okay?
What kind of clinic lets you run up a tab?
Hold on, brother. We haven't seen each other in so long. I know this place is kind of shabby, but how about we have a little fun?
Shabby? Shithole? What a jerk!
I guess age and experience haven't made you any less of a prick. Fine, I'll play with you, but only for a little while.
Meow? You guys gonna fight? I want to fight too.
Hey! Knock it off, you kids! This is a clinic. I won't allow any sort of fighting in here.
Kids? You watch your tongue, lady, or I might have to cut it off.
Tao, no fighting! You're here to study!
Oh yeah, I came here to study. Today's topic is about gnolls, right?
Wait, did you say NOL?
Yup. Tao is training to be a great vigilante, so I need to learn all about the gnoll.
What, you think you're gonna figure out the library? Good luck, kid.
A peasant like you can't even begin to understand the librarium.
Your uniform. You're from the librarium, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Do you think you could teach Tao about it?
Huh. That's ridiculous.
I might be able to learn something useful. You know, I'd kind of like to hear about the library, too.
Oh, brother. Well, I didn't want to, but it looks like I have no choice.
Oh, looks like I managed to avert bloodshed. This time.
All right. First of all, everyone refers to us as the NOL, but that actually stands for Norvis Orbis Librarium.
Knobs Librarium? No. Novus Biz... No. Oh. That name is too long. Tao can't say it. It sucks.
You don't really need to know the whole name, Tao. Nobody really calls it that.
We're the world's largest single organization. We keep track of all information everywhere.
Information? Keep track? BlazBlue lingo?
Well, you can kind of think of them as a worldwide police force. A lot of people just call them the library.
Although we don't like that name.
Come on, isn't that a bit easier to say? Novus Orbis Librarium is quite a mouthful.
That's cold, brother.
Meow. Library? World police? Well, that No Bugs Librarium doesn't make any sense.
That's because you're not saying it right.
But why is it called the library? Police don't have books.
Well, that has to do with the history of the NOL. A long time ago, the Black Beast attacked our world, and everyone fought as one against it. That battle is known as the Dark War. That was when people developed the Ars Magus and used it to fight back. Remember the lesson about the Ars Magus?
Yeah, 100%, all the way.
Okay. Anyway, the people who figured out the Ars Magus made the first grimoire so that anyone could use them.
Grimoire! I know that one.
The NOL developed a number of grimoires during the Dark War. With those books, they were able to defeat the Black Beast. After the war ended, the NOL decided they should keep the grimoires and control who had access to them. They claimed it was to keep the grimoires safe, but after a while, people started to resent them for their tight control over the only thing that would let anyone use the Ars Magus. Eventually, Librarium was shorted to Library. It's not meant to be a friendly nickname.
Watch your mouth, woman. I give you a chance to speak, and you start spouting this drivel.
Sounds like the truth to me.
Brother. Well, I suppose there are some people who see us as petty or monopolistic, but the NOL does not have a monopoly on the grimoires. Our purpose is to watch over and safeguard sources of dangerous power. If the grimoires were misused, the consequences would be dire.
In many ways, the NOL maintains balance in the world, and they do spend a lot of time rooting out and punishing real criminals. Of course, like any police force, they can often be pushy and alienated, and because much of their business happens behind closed doors, people tend to be suspicious of them.
I see. So basically, all the people at the NOL are bad.
No, that's really not the case. They may be a little too stern sometimes, but they're keeping balance in the world. Many members of the NOL really care about protecting the cities and their citizens. Then again, that depends on the person. As a whole, they do tend to be a bit stubborn.
All right, I think I got the gist of it. The NOL are cops, and they help out, but they can be scary sometimes. So I should keep my eyes open for them, right?
That's it for today's lesson. Okay, Tao, let's make meat buns as a treat.
Yippee!
I was hoping I'd hear something new about the library, but it was all crap I already knew. Well, I'm taking off then.
Oh, would you like to have some meat buns? We can make extra.
Sorry, lady, I don't have time to hang around. But if you don't mind, I'll take one for the road. Thanks for patching me up.
Brother, wait for me!
Meat buns are awesome!
That's good to hear. What was the deal with those young men?